Hey guys, welcome back to the Montreal Expos franchise, episode 24. We're almost done with season 3. This will be the second to last episode. If you guys are liking this series, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know if you want to see any other type of video, either with this Expos franchise or not, with MLB or any sports games. If you guys are liking these franchise videos, I could definitely, I've been in the mood to try something else as well, so let me know what you guys might think. Sorry, I know I was going on there, but let's look at the stats. Look at Ian Happ, batting .311 with 38 home runs, 96 RBIs. Leads the team in pretty much every category right now. Most of the teams having a good year. Hunter Renfroe, again, low 200s, but a lot of pop. Greg Jones, 286 to start off his career is not bad. Nate Lowe's batting in the low 200s. But I mean, it's been better than it was earlier in the season. Look at Chris Davis. He's got 21 bombs on the bench. And he plays most of the time. He fits in there somehow. He plays against lefties, and he still gets a lot of game time because we're trying to get Greg Jones to grow. So anyway, Blake Snell's is having a fantastic year. Torino's got his ERA under 4. Still pretty high for him. Woodruff 2's in the 4s, but he's only got 59 innings pitched. I mean, he was hurt for most of the season. McKay is in the 5s. Not great. Expect him to get that lower, though. And Jordan Balazovic in the 4s, which is not great either, but I mean, it's better than Brandon McKay. So as of right now, I think Balazovic would be my 4th starter going into the playoffs. Castillo, Alvarado, and Claudio, not living up to expectations, but whatever. Colin Poche is always solid for us. 4.15 isn't terrible out of the bullpen. Michael Gibbons having a pretty decent year with the club, a free agent. And then Andrew Miller, we just traded for him. 2.53, pretty good out of the bullpen. But our the brightest spot out of the bullpen is Tyler Glasnow, 2.3 ERA. And look at his saves to blown saves. 38 saves, only one blown save, which was the last episode against the Yanks. So pretty good. We're 75-40, absolutely killing it this season. On pace to win the American League East, but we do need to keep it up. First game, we're going into some inter-league play against the Atlanta Braves, and Ozzy Albies in the first. He's going down looking on a nasty hammer by Blake Snell. Cunha to end the inning. That one is not going to end the inning. That's ripped into dead center field. Ian Happ's going back at the track, and he leaps, and he just misses it. I know that thing didn't come up to rob the home run, but that was pretty close. I don't know why it wasn't showing up there. But anyway, off Blake Snell's foot, and he will not get the out. No, he will get the out at first, excuse me. But the runner will go to second for Travis Shaw with 2 outs. Gets him swinging high, fastball up and in. 2-0 Braves at the end of 4. Anyway, we versed Max Fried. He was on the mound. He's having a decent year, sub-3 ERA, having a very solid year. It's Chris Davis in the second. Still 2-0. He goes down swinging. So we're kind of jumping around with the highlights. In the 5th, though, we needed to get on the board, and Hunter Renfroe, the guy who absolutely smashes lefties, smashes nothing but the air right there. He goes down swinging in the 5th. Bats were pretty quiet. Chris Davis, next batter in the 5th, he gets a hanging curveball, rips one down the third base line. Just fair. That's going to be a 2-out double to hopefully get a rally going in the 5th inning. Next batter is going to be Brandon Lowe, batting 7th against lefties, and he's going to fly this one down the left field line, but it's going to be a routine play for the A's left fielder. So it's the Atlanta Braves left fielder, stays 2-0 going into the 6th, 2 outs. Braves kind of threatening. They got a guy on, but nothing comes from it. It's Ian Happ in the 7th, and Ian Happ is going to walk. He's not going to go deep. I'm sure many of you thought he was going to go deep because it was an Ian Happ highlight. But Hunter Renfroe is going to ground out to a double play. No error by Dansby Swanson. So it worked out for us. 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. Willie Adames need to drive this run home. He strikes out way ahead of the curveball. Not great in the 7th. Chris Davis needs to come through. He smashes lefties, and he smashes Max Fried right there. That one's roped over the wall for a 3-run shot. We did nothing with the bats all game, and in the 7th, we rally for 3 runs off a 3-run home run by Crush Davis into the left field seats. 3-2 lead, and we're going to hand it over to our bullpen. Eventually, it would be 4-2. Glasnow would shut the door down in the 9th. Nice strikeout there, and then to end the game, he would also get another K, nasty changeup. Glasnow, 39 save on the season. and we get our first win of the episode. Next up, Chicago White Sox, a familiar foe. We don't like them whatsoever, and we may have to play them in the postseason again this year. They're in first place at the moment, but the Twins are right on top of them, and we may not, we may be the first seed in the American League. It's certainly looking that way right now, but I'm just not sure. Ian Happ in the second is going to lead off the second with a shot off the very top of the wall, hit that yellow padding out there on the wall in right field. It's going to be a leadoff double. Next batter is going to be Willy Adames. He's going to bloop one into right field. That's going to dunk in for a base hit. We got first and third, nobody out to start the second. Hunter Renfroe's going to be the next batter. It's going to be a 3-2 count and ropes this one in left center field. The only question was whether it's high enough, and it sure was. Like 5 or 6 rows deep in the left center field stands. His 28th of the year for Renfroe. He's going to have another 30-plus home run season for sure. We got plenty of time left for him to get there. This one's blooped down the right field line. Meadows has trouble with it in right. Doesn't get it in quick enough. And the White Sox are going to get on the board. It's going to be 3-1 in the second. Nick Madrigal up next. He's going to draw a walk. McKay running himself into trouble. It's bases loaded, 1 out for Louis Robert. And he goes right back to the pitcher. Thinking about this, we should have went home and then went to first. But either way, it works out for a 1-6-3 double play. Here we go in the fourth again. McKay in more trouble. Booted by Brandon Lowe, and he's not going to get the out. It's going to have to be bases loaded again. An error for Brandon Lowe. Not the best fielder on the team, that's for sure. Makes a lot of errors. But a good pitch from McKay. Lowe's going to get another chance, and he's going to get the out this time. Eloy Jimenez jammed on that nice curveball. We jump all the way ahead to the seventh. It's still 3-2. It's James McCann trying to come through with first and third. And 1 out. He grounds into a double play. He's been pretty bad for us, but this is his last year on the team. He's definitely not getting signed back in the offseason. Michael Givens in with a 1-run lead. They have a runner on first. Nice strikeout for Tyler Naquin. And then he gets Wilmer Flores, 4-6-3 double play. Easy pickings for Michael Givens. Good pitching there. In the eighth, again, we got first and third, 1 out. This is Ian Happ, and Ian Happ's always going to come through. That ball's off the wall. 1 run's going to score. Here comes another one trying to score, but he is going to be dead at the plate. That's Austin Meadows. Nowhere to go. Should just stayed at third. Anyway, 4-2. Glass now. Another strikeout on Tim Anderson. Eloy Jimenez, last chance for the White Sox. Tying run at the plate. Curveball's kind of hung, but it froze Eloy Jimenez. Another 4-2 win. Another save from Glass now. Next up, the Oakland A's, 79-46. Look at that. They are balling this year. They are giving the Angels a run for their money. They might actually win the AL West. I think at this point of the season, they were pretty much tied, or like the A's were like a half game back. Mookie Betts, though, absolutely shits on this ball. No doubter in the left. You can't even see that on the camera. Camera can't pick that up. That's how much of a moonshot it was. It will be 2-0 A's going ahead to the fourth. It's your boy Greg Jones ripping one into the gap. He's going to tie this game up with a 2-run double. And we're all notched up at 2. Big hit from Greg Jones. He's been doing pretty good. I'm very impressed with him. He's going to be our everyday center fielder next year. Most likely. We might have to get rid of... we're definitely not getting rid of Meadows or Happ. We might have to get rid of Renfroe in the offseason. He's only got 1 more year on his deal, which will be next season anyway. Would kind of make sense to get rid of him now. Only hits home runs anyway. I'm sure we can get anyone in who can replace him, maybe hit for a higher average, give us a little bit more production on base. But anyway, in the eighth, we're battling here. A double from Happ, and then Willy Adames, though, is going to strike out to end the inning. So if we're going to win this game, it's going to have to be on a walk-off. In the ninth, Colin Poche's up with the bases loaded, 2 outs, and that's going to be a base hit. That's going to score a run. A's take a 3-2 lead in the ninth with 2 outs. Not clutch from Poche, and it's only going to get worse because that is lined into the first row of left field for a grand slam for Jorge Mateo. Pretty much took this game out of reach. It was 7-2 going into the ninth, and Nate Lowe's going to just hit a comebacker to the mound. He has really, really had a bad season, unfortunately. We lose this one, but we're jumping ahead to the St. Louis Cardinals. 87-50 we are at this point. We're jumping ahead to the end of the month. And the Cardinals actually having a really down year. Jack Flaherty's been one of their only players that are doing good. 3.24 ERA, not bad. It's Brandon Lowe in the first inning. You actually haven't seen him hit a first inning bomb in a while. He's still not going to hit one here. but it's going to be a sac fly. Brandon Lowe highlight in the first inning is pretty damn good, as always. If you guys have been watching this series, you know it's good. But nice pitching from Brandon Woodruff. Not a lot of highlights this episode, not this game. So we're jumping all the way ahead to the 7th, where Woodruff is just absolutely dealing all game. Very impressive outing. Miller out of the bullpen. He's pitching lights out here in the 8th. He's been pretty solid for us ever since we made the trade for him. Nice slider there. Turner had no chance at that one. That was a beautiful pitch. Renfroe up in the 9th. Runner on third, 2 outs. Strikes out swinging. That was our chance to go up ahead. In the bottom of the 9th, it's Travis d'Arnaud. Former Ray goes out of here to left field. A hanging sinker that did not sink. It just flattened out right in the middle of the plate. And Travis d'Arnaud's 5th home run of the season is a 3-run walk-off homer, so we lose that one. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. The next episode will be the very last episode of Season 3. We'll find out if we can get the division win, or we're going to have to play a wild card, and then we'll find out who we're playing in the first round of the playoffs. We're definitely making the playoffs, though. No spoiler there. We've had a great season, and it's only going to get better, hopefully. Hopefully we can repeat. But again, if you guys are liking the series, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Comment with anything you like, and comment of what you guys want to see that's not Expos related, or if it is Expos related, like a minor league update, or if you guys want to see like a side series, just let me know what you're interested in. I'll definitely think of it. I'm interested in starting something new. So I'll see you guys in the next one. It should be uploaded soon.